Hello, I'm Carrie, and I want to talk to you today about the new moon solar eclipse that's happening tomorrow. You may or may not know that tomorrow, being May 30th, is also May Eve, or Beltane. Not sure that I'm pronouncing it correctly. I believe it's something like Beltane. But anyway, it's an old pagan holiday, Wiccan holiday. It was pre-Christian. It's one of the cross-quarter days. There are 4 of those throughout the year, and this one is in between the vernal equinox, which is spring, and the summer solstice, which is summer. So this is right in the middle of them, and it is a fertility festival holiday, which happens to align this year with the new moon in Aries, which is occurring on April 30th. At about 4:40 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And this new moon is the second new moon in a month, so it's considered a black moon. As you may or may not be aware that the second full moon in a month is, at this time in history, considered a blue moon typically. There are other definitions for blue moon, but that's a pretty standard one. And corresponding to that is the second new moon in a month, which is the black moon. So this Saturday, Beltane, May Eve, we have a new moon, a black moon, with a partial solar eclipse. The moon is in Aries and the sun is in Taurus. So this particular moon is especially good for initiating things that you want to bring into being, things that you want to manifest. Taurus is a fixed earth sign, so it's very stable and very much in the realm of reality, physical things. Aries, which is where the moon is a very initiatory sign. It's great for starting projects. It's got a lot of energy to begin things and to get out there and get started and motivate yourself. So with those two working together, it's a very good time to set your intentions for what you want to bring forth in your life in the next 6 months or so. Since it's a solar eclipse, the effects will last about 6 months. And if you do ascribe to any of the pagan traditions or earth-based traditions, it's also one of the special days of the year for you, so it will impact that much more on your intentions. Now, being that it's a new moon, one of the things that you really want to focus on is releasing the blockages and things in your life that are keeping you from manifesting your goals. Whatever occurs during an eclipse, whatever intentions you set, manifestations you set into motion, tend to have a far-reaching effect, and also tend to align with your highest purpose. So keep that in mind also while you are preparing your intentions and your list or thoughts of what you want to release. Personally, given that this moon is so impactful, one of the things that I plan to do is a small ritual for the day. I do try to on the moons, but I don't always have an opportunity to. This is, being a black moon, I happen to be particularly interested in experiencing the energies. I like the sound of it. I like Black Moon Lilith in astrology. So, and I do love the moon. I love astrology. I love the planets. I love the earth. So this is, to me, a very magical and sacred time. The moons, the planet, the moons, the moon, the other luminary, the sun, the planets, the earth, the creatures on the earth, they are all sacred. That is what I consider sacred. So at this most sacred time, I would prepare a ritual bath and purify and cleanse myself, which is something that is also good to do on a festival like Beltane. And then I would prepare myself with a meditation. And I also do tarot, so that is something I would do. I would draw some tarot cards. I might draw a tarot card or two to give myself some insight into making up my list for the intentions of what I want to help bring in, and the obstacles that I wish to remove. Obstacles or, you know, habits, anything in your life that is impeding you and impeding you reaching your life's purpose and manifesting your goals are fodder for release. I personally have some habits that I'm working on releasing, and at this time that is probably what I will focus on. It will help to lift my personal self-worth, my self-esteem, which will also help me manifest my goals. And you know, these are things that you really want to look inside yourself and find the things that are holding you back and be honest with yourself. I intend to burn the obstacles and the intentions that I write down on paper during my ceremony and release that out into the universe so that it can draw the energy I need to me to make those things happen.